and a warm welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Heshain Ali and let's have a look at the headlines first. Government schools will be reopened from June 29th under 4 stages. International Finance Corporation to provide a $50 million loan to help small and medium businesses in the country affected by COVID-19. News in detail. The Education Ministry today announced that all government schools will reopen in 4 stages from June 29th. In the meantime, the dates of the GCE Advanced Level Examination and Grade 5 Scholarship Examination have been postponed. Schools in the country were closed concerning the threat of the COVID-19 global pandemic. However, with the country returning to normalcy, the Education Minister Dallas Alhapperuma announced today that all government schools will be reopened under 4 separate stages. Thus, schools will commence on the 29th of June only for principals, teachers, non-academic staff and management. Thereby, under the second stage, schools will be reopened for students in grade 13, 11 and 5 on the 6th of July. The academic activities of students in grade 10 and 12 will be resumed on the 20th of July. On the 27th of July, schools will reopen for students in grade 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 and 9. The Education Ministry is yet to decide on the date to resume grade 1 and 2 classes. Subsequently, the advanced level examination will be held between the 7th of September and 2nd of October, Minister of Education said. The grade 5 scholarship examination will take place on the 13th of September. The extraordinary gazette notification with preferential numbers of candidates contesting the general elections 2020 was published and issued by the Government Printing Department this morning. Chairman of the Election Commission, Mahinda Deshapriya, today said that the date for the elections will be announced within this week. Election Commission Chairman Mahinda Deshapriya, addressing the media last evening, assured that the gazette notification for the general elections will be issued this week itself. However, as he agreed, the gazette notification for the preferential numbers of all the candidates who are contesting the general elections was issued this morning. Earlier, the Commission postponed the polls till June 20th due to the coronavirus global pandemic, but later informed the Supreme Court when violations of fundamental rights petitions were heard last week that it was not possible to conduct the polls due to current situation that prevails in the country. Commission Chief also said that the new gazette notification to be issued soon will announce the new date for the elections. Meanwhile, government printer Gangani Kalpana Liyanage said they received an order from the Election Commission to print 16,900,000 ballot papers. The printing has already been commenced. She also said that need to take extra time as they have to follow the health guidelines, but at the same time assured that will be handed over to the Commission before the requested date. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court today dismissed the petition filed seeking a writ order for the Elections Commission to reject the nomination papers submitted by the Samagi Jana Balawegaya, a faction of the United National Party, for the upcoming general election. The petition had been filed by UNP candidate Oshala Herath naming the members of the Election Commission, former opposition leader and Samagi Jana Balawegaya leader Sajith Premadasa and several others as the respondents. And at the same time, Samagi Jana Balawegaya candidate Sujeeva Senasinghe, addressing the media in Colombo, said that as the UNP General Secretary claimed not a single member of the SJB had received any warning or notifications from the UNP.
Samagi Jana Balawegaya actually, we got some media news that some sort of action has been taken against Ranjit Madhumbandara, his membership of the UNP. And we haven't received any letters on that. Mr. Madhumbandara also hasn't received any letters. But it was from social media actually we got to know that there was a purported letter stating that he's suspended from the UMP and from all the posts. And taking that into consideration, we have gone to court. We went to court yesterday and the court has ordered to file objections for defendants. That will be on Friday. And on Monday it will be taken for argument. And decision will be taken on Monday, hopefully.
Stay tuned for more news right after this commercial break. after the break. The new political party named Ape Janabala Pakshaya, formed by former MP Venerable Athuraliye Ratanathero and Bodubala Sena General Secretary Venerable Galagodatte Gnanasaratera, to contest the upcoming general election, stresses that the 2,500 dairy cows that are to be imported to the country should be directed to farms in hill country and not in dry zones. This was announced by the Kaluthura team leader of Ape Janabala Pakshaya and veterinary surgeon Dr. Shobat Vijayratna addressing a media briefing held in Colombo today.
ඇත්තටම මේ වනතෙක් කිසිම තැනක සංගණනයක් කළා නැහැ ලංකාවේ වසු පැටවුන්ගේ අවශ්‍යතාවය කොච්චරද කියලා. ඒක ඉතාමත් වැදගත් දෙයක්. ඉතින් එහෙමත් නොදැන අපි මෙතනදී අපේ ගොවීන්ට මේ වසු පැටවුන් ලබා දීම අරමුණු කරගෙන ලංකාවට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම උසස් තත්ත්වයේ කිරි ගවයින් 2500 රැගෙන ඒම ආනයනය කිරීම ඉතාමත් වැදගත් වෙනවා. හැබැයි කැබිනට් පත්‍රිකාවෙන් මේ දැනුම් දී තියෙන්නේ කිරි ගවයින් ආනයනය කළා මොවුන් රැකබලා ගැනීමට යොමු කරන්නේ නිකවැරටියට සහ රිදීගම ෆාම් එකට. මේ දෙක ඇවිල්ලා වියලි කලාපීය ෆාම්. මේ වියලි කලාපීය ගොවිපළවල් වල ඇති කර හැකි සතුන් නෙමෙයි මේ ගෙන්නන්නේ ෆ්‍රීසියන් සත්තු එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ජර්සි සත්තු. එහෙම නැත්නම් දෙමුහුන් සත්තු. මේ දෙමුහුන් සතුන් අපේ සීත කලාපේ එහෙම නැත්නම් කඳු රට ගොවිපළවල් වලට ඔබින සතුන්. ඉතින් මේම සතුන්ගෙන් නිසි ප්‍රයෝජන ලබා ගැනීමට අපිට හැකියාවක් ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ වියලි කලාපයට යොමු කිරීම මගින්. ඇත්තටම මේ විය යුත්තේ මේ ගෙනෙන සතුන් අපේ කඳු රට ගොවිපළවල් වලට යොමු කරලා තනකොළ නිෂ්පාදනය කරන්න අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා වියලි කලාපයේ. එම තනකොළ ප්‍රවාහනය කිරීම තමයි දැනටත් මේ වගේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් කරනවා. ප්‍රවාහනය කිරීම තමයි සිදු විය යුත්තේ.
International Finance Corporation, a member of the World Bank Group, has announced that it will provide a $50 million loan to Commercial Bank of Ceylon in order to help small and medium businesses in the country deal with the adverse economic impacts of COVID-19. The funding will be used to expand lending to small and medium-sized enterprises, with over a third dedicated to businesses owned by women. Accordingly, the financing package is part of the IFC's $8 billion global COVID-19 fast-track financing facility, which aims to help companies stay in business and preserve jobs. This investment comes under the Working Capital Solutions program of the facility, which provides $2 billion in funding to emerging market banks to extend credit to help businesses show up their working capital so firms can pay their bills and workers. The investment, which comes as IFC marks 50 years of work in Sri Lanka, will also help CommBank sustain its operations and support the economic recovery process. Small and medium-sized enterprises make up a large part of Sri Lanka's economy, accounting for 80% of all businesses. However, according to the World Bank's South Asia Economic Focus, growth in the country is estimated to have been 2.6% in 2019, an 18-year low. The COVID-19 pandemic is believed to have further weakened growth at the outset of 2020, with the loss of jobs and earnings in key economic growth areas in the country. World Health Organization warns that there should be no sense of complacency amidst the coronavirus outbreak, since most people globally are still susceptible to infection. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, addressing the yesterday's press briefing on coronavirus, added that no country should drop guard as pandemic is still growing.
We're encouraged that several countries around the world are seeing positive signs. In these countries, the biggest threat now is complacency. Results from studies to see how much of the population has been exposed to the virus show that most people globally are still susceptible to infection. We continue to urge active surveillance to ensure the virus does not rebound, especially as mass gatherings of all kinds are starting to resume in some countries. WHO fully supports equality and the global movement against racism. We reject discrimination of all kinds. We encourage all those protesting around the world to do so safely. We are now in the process of shipping more than 129 million items of PPE to 126 countries. More than 6 months into this pandemic, this is not the time for any country to take its foot off the pedal. This is the time for countries to continue to work hard on the basis of science, solutions, and solidarity.
Stay tuned for stock updates. Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 71.52 points to close at 4,913.37, and the S&P SL20 gained 39.59 points to close at 2,041.9. The turnover was 1.3 billion rupees and over 70 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. And that's all news for today. See you tomorrow with State of Business. Until then, take care. Good night.